Hello, I'm in module and I'm getting into the second assignment in module 2. The second assignment is Word lesson 12, creating mail merge document. That, for the most part, is the title of the ebook that we're using. For this one, I'm going to be taking you guys back to the CIS ebook, one of the final chapters in the those ebooks. If you had me for CIS, we went through approximately 8 lessons in CIS. This is lesson 12. So it is a more advanced activity that kind of very well parallels the last assignment you did. And I'm looking at this as more of a reinforcement activity. So again, we're going to get into using the CIS book. This is going to be, again, another mail merge assignment. I'll try to conduct a review. There's a large bed of files, unlike maybe last time there was only one, and that was that urban download, which you then eventually renamed. We're dealing a good 8 or so files that we're going to have to pull down. And so I'll jump right into it, but quickly note here at the bottom, once you're done, kind of like last assignment, you'll have several files that you'll have to upload here. The Clark merge letter, the Clark prospective employees, the Clark mail label, Clark envelope letters, and the Clark potential employees directory. All right, so I'm going to head over to the Web Resources Advanced CIS and right-click in Open New Tab, which I very well may be logged in right now. I'm in module number 2. And again, here's, for the most part, we will be covering some of the if fields, which is pretty fascinating. But the assignments right here, creating mail merge document. So I'm going to right click and open in new, and this assignment is already open for me. Again, the directions have been the norm. Virtual, there's no printing, but I do ask you guys, let's start by taking a peek at the grade sheet up here in the directions, the rubric. So if I open a new tab real quick, you should be able to see that I have a breakdown. There's 6 documents that you're going to have to eventually upload to get through. Once you get down to the last 2 documents, I don't think that they're very difficult steps, but still using some of the data files and merging it in with different records. The first 4 are working through these data files that I'm going to be giving you. So for the most part, I'm expecting you guys to have approximately 6 files here that will eventually be uploaded. So if I drop back to the assignment page real quick, okay, and again, telling you that you're going to be working through page 90 to 117. I have an Edmodo link here, the ebook, which I'm going to go ahead and open right now, and I think I may have already opened. Right click and open new, okay, and that'll populate, I guess, right here. You need to have Edmodo open. So you will see then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 data files, and they're for the most part in order. When the ebook starts calling for one, the first one it's going to call for, I think in the first step-by-steps are orders and order confirmation. So they are in order. And so, for example, this last one, catalog, excuse me, it's nested right here down at this on the back half. So these directions are somewhat similar, what you see inside the table here. I have some that are A, or like 3A and 3B. Seeing how this is virtual, you need to be following the B. The B talks about not printing, obviously, and you need to be working through these steps, and it basically tells you, okay, once you get to this step, page 17, you should have a saved file. The ebook tells you, in this case, merge, order, confirmation, and that's going to be really the first document. 4, you're getting on to, it doesn't call for you to print, but you do call for the save a file, and that's part of all of this, these files that you will have to be submitting. So understand that once you get down to the very end of here, you need to upload these files to Canvas. But I'm going to go ahead and take a peek at the ebook right now, and that's open. Here's the objectives, and by all means, having spent CIS with this ebook, it should be very similar to you in terms of me not having to dissect it a little bit. But I think I think if you're coming off of the last assignment, which I think was a little bit more rigorous than this one, this would be a lot easier to understand and go through. But you're just dealing with a lot more files. So as I end with this, I want to do one more thing. I want to flop back to your document folder, go into ACIS, go into Module 2. Module 2, I'm asking you guys to create a folder, just like job hunting, a folder called Word Lesson 12, okay? Because all your files, when you download and take them from the download or resave them to this, you're gonna be a little bit more organized if you keep them in this folder. Again, if I go back to the assignment page real quick, one of those original steps, I do ask for you guys to create a new folder called Word Lesson 12. So please honor that with regards to moving in that direction. So understand it's these step-by-steps, similar to the other ebook you had been working with, goes through so many procedures. All right, a lot of times it'll save and tell you to we'll leave the window open until the next step-by-steps. You have a paragraph here, so giving you content. In this case, it's talking about merging the fields, and then you'll have to open up a new document here and proceed on for so many step-by-steps procedure. In this case, it's 14. You then have another couple paragraphs, and this is dealing with the merging and the printing the document. So you might want to go to the steps to right before you print it, and then obviously cancel that print window and then move on to the next step-by-step. So you get down to the final document page group, which is probably down here right around page 117. You do this last step and you're done, and you can upload it to Canvas. So the Canvas again is going to have 6 or so files that you're going to be submitting to. So I'll end the discussion there, and any questions, I look forward to hearing them.